The Southall Ever After festival took place over 4 weekends in summer 2021 at sites including Southall Park, Wolfields Nature Reserve, Southall High Street and the Town Hall. The aim of the festival was to support the diverse communities of Southall to reflect on their personal and collective past, present and future through a range of arts-based activities. These included live theatre performances, mural painting, a pop-up museum, street photography, craft workshops and an interactive exhibition. The festival was funded by University of the Arts London and the Arts and Humanities Research Council as part of a cultural heritage and representation research network.
I have lived in Southall since 1986.
I came here to UK when I was 14. I loved the beans when I arrived here because my dad gave us beans on toast on the day we arrived.
I have been in Southall for nearly 60 years. I was 9 when I came from Bombay by ship.
We moved to Southall many years back and Southall became our home.
I came to Southall and that time the community was very small.
I arrived this country in 1985. For a youngster, you must understand your history and roots. If you can't recognize your roots and your culture, you will lose your identity.
It exposes young people that they are other people who are interested in people as opposed to provision.
We mustn't forget about culture, what we are, how it used to be, to remind what our roots are.
What we've bought are some photographs taken in the 1970s by the photographer Dennis Morris. Because this is all about celebrating Southall's history and heritage and the culture and vibrancy around here. And it also is an opportunity for us to attach local stories, so events and objects and places.
Street photography is a unique way of capturing history. With Southall, there's always changes, and we've seen like the new developments. We've got new flats that are being built. There's a new station. These things weren't here 10 years ago, so you can see already the development and the changes that's coming to Southall.
So I came with my kids. I'm in a community. Our local church is not too far from here, so we do come here. During the lockdown, an event like this is really good, because then it allows people to use this place.
This is my 3rd time here. There's so much wildlife and things to do.
I thought to join with my daughter and spend a really nice day out, meeting other children and being outdoor and getting to know a little bit more the neighbours. And starting from this very early age, it builds the foundation of a respectful society in the future, really.
Whenever there's an event in this Wolfield, I always volunteer myself to do face painting.
These events and activities are a great way for children to really engage with nature and to experience it for themselves so that they too will want to look after it for future generations.
We know that the community needs a green space where they can come together, where they can socialize and have fun and activities.
I don't think like this is like England, because all like a Muslim, Indian, every like religion here, and I didn't miss back home, Pakistan. I didn't miss that much.
And it's just like Little India. Everybody started to call it Little India because there were so many of our people there. It's like a second home for them.
It's really important for us to have people's stories represented in our collections and, quite importantly, in their own words as well.
My father, Nazar Singh Bazran, used to work as a train driver for London Transport in the early 70s. He'd come home late at night from the train station and walk a mile or 2 home. Yeah, he seemed to be constantly busy, which is just a sign of the times. People try and sort of make their way in a new country.
I'm Andre, and I used to work for London Transport. I became sort of acting station master, and things were very different in those days. The brushes I have had about racism, it's very few, helped because I knew English very well before I came to this country.
I think it's really important
for museums and heritage and culture to be part of their communities and for people to be able to experience that.
People were very naive when they came. The target was to have better life, but better money-wise, economically. People used to live in one house, 15 people, one bed empty, and another person comes and sleeps on the same bed. People had very rough and tough time.
People came from India, Pakistan, from third country to earn the money, make the money upon. I came to this country to promote culture, to bring people together. I started an academy called Punjabi Theatre Academy UK. It's based in Southall. We promote culture, history, religion. We promote education.
Scratch the surface of my skin and you can see that I'm as much an immigrant as many other people in Southall.
Southall Ever After has been really good in reawakening within people the opportunities that we have.
And I hope that projects like this do continue because community engagement is crucial.
We are an extension of a family and a community.